find ingredients and find recipes that you're like in this complete another joy factor of wanting to put in your body. What's really fascinating in my world is what I like and what I don't like to eat. And I'm not a big fan of smoothies. And I've been really smashed for that actually online. It's like, no, you know, blah, yelling and all the things, so I just ignore it. But anyway, why don't I like them? And it's so fascinating being in the wellness industry, right? It's like green smoothies are a must go. It's where you get all your vitamins. It's where you get your nutrients. It's where you get all your fiber. They're a go-to situation, and that's great. And yes, they are. Yes, they are. But for me, it's like, no, I want to drink that because I don't like it. I just don't like it. I'd rather have a salad. Do you know what I mean? And over the years and years and years of doing this, I've met a lot of women that actually don't like smoothies either. Now, a milkshake, that's different. I'll talk about that in a minute. And what I've found with them is they've been in this industry as well, this wellness industry, and they've gone on many diets and many trends, and they've tried their best to, you know, find the right thing for them, but they've never made the decision based on their true intuition and true way of settling into the yumminess of something. They've always pushed themselves into having a green smoothie. And just recently, in the last 3 years, I reckon, there's just been this influx of people that I've met that are like, yeah, no, I hate smoothies too. And I've gone, oh, I love these. I love milkshakes with peanut butter and cacao and either a strawberry milkshake or a banana milkshake or a mocha milkshake or a caramel milkshake. And they're like, oh my, or a berry milkshake, and which I make my berry milkshake with jam actually, because it's just divine and concentrated. And I'm smiling. See, I'm just really smiling about it. And I was thinking about this the other day, and I'm glad I'm talking to you today, because I think it's so cool when you find your truth when it comes to what you put in your mouth. And even to the sauerkraut and kimchi and all those things, like people are like, yeah, but my naturopath said it was really good for me. I've got to have it in my Buddha bowl. And they're just like, and it's like, I don't really like it. And they're just, then they come across to me and I tell them, don't eat the sauerkraut. Don't do it. It's like, find things that truly make you smile before you put that food in your mouth. Find ingredients and find recipes that you're like in this complete another joy factor of wanting to put in your body. And from that space, that deep truth comes through, and that authentic true self of who you are in an industry flooded with isms of don't do this, don't do that, make sure you do this, make sure you do this properly, and the do's and the don'ts and the ins and betweens. You just start to sink in to the beauty of food, right? In its natural form, as close to nature as intended it to be, with high levels of nutrients. And that's where the milkshakes come in. And I make the most epic milkshakes, like coconut milk. I use fresh coconut milk because I live on a tropical island, right? So for me, it's easy. But if you are looking for good coconut milk, just make sure you find something that's just coconut and maybe one other ingredients in its milk form. So coconut milk, a really good quality water, really good quality ice, cacao if you want chocolate. I even put some chocolate paste in there and whiz it all up, and it's just creamy. Even hemp seeds are really good to make it creamy. And you know, there's different ways to do it. There's one with nuts, with almond milk. You can do it with cashews. You can just do it with coconut. Even, you know, you can do it with ice cream, like really good quality vegan ice cream. And from there, that one chocolate milkshake starts to journey on, becomes a berry milkshake, becomes a banana milkshake, becomes a caramel milkshake. I've got this most amazing caramel sauce in my cookbook. It's so good. It's called Celebrate Your Sweet Tooth Naturally, and it's the most epic caramel sauce you'll ever have, but imagine putting that in a milkshake. And then like a berry milkshake, I put my homemade jam, which is in my cookbook, Celebrate Your Sweet Tooth Naturally, which is in there. And all of a sudden, I've got these different situations, which are commonly called smoothies, right? And a milkshake, I want it to be thick too, so maybe it's called a thick shake. And I'm there thinking, oh my God, can you just imagine all the nutrients in this? And then I can have my salad where my kale and my greens are and all my things right instead of blending it. That's me. And what I discovered over the years, especially the last 3 years, is people are starting to sink into that as well. And there's a lot more smiling going on instead of the push of having to eat it because my nutritionist or health coach told me I had to. And that's a big shift in digestion and freedom when it comes in the body. Yeah, that's my rant for the day. See ya.